All right, as we travel on 50 across the bypass, 13 up to Delmar, 13 down to Pocomoke, 50 good to the Bay Bridge. That's your traffic for the Voice Radio Network.
All right, here we go. It is 8:28. Eastern Shore Undercover. It's a page that we follow on Facebook, and they just keep us up to date with the latest news. I mean, it's...
Man, what is going on today?
Shout out to them. Check them out online, easternshoreundercover.com. They're also on, Twitter and Instagram, and, of course, you're on Facebook where we get these stories from. So here we go.
They're busy.
Updated 10 hours ago. Assist citizen at Ruby Tuesday, North Fruitland Boulevard in Fruitland. Salisbury University officers are out with a female and a very young child who were standing on the side of the road with suitcases and bags.
Oh, no.
And then there was an update. The lady is 34 weeks pregnant and is trying to get to Title Health PRMC. The SUPD officer is going to give her and the small child a ride to the ER. Okay. 10 hours ago, non-breathing person, Madison Street in Salisbury. Station 1, Salisbury EMS en route to Madison Street in Salisbury for a 54-year-old male that is believed to be not breathing. Patient does not have a history of seizures. 11 hours ago, domestic assault, North Boulevard in Salisbury. This caller has contacted 911 multiple times today. She's now claiming assault from her brother. She would like him removed from the residence.
Ah, sakes. Now, how do they get so many of these details? You know, because I know when you listen to the scanner, a few things come through, but they get detailed information.
Eastern Shore Undercover, they are something
They're
else.
on it.
They are something else. 13 hours ago, suspicious circumstance, Pacific Avenue in Salisbury. Caller is receiving text messages saying that they're going to do harm to him and his property. He does not know the people, and he's concerned about the threats. Sheriff's office is en route to investigate further details. Okay?
That's something.
And then somebody had commented on that and said there was a post a few days ago with a woman's driver's license. Can't remember if it was from Atlantic or Pacific Ave, though. Hopefully not the woman's address because of some fool.
Oh, gosh.
So, crazy. Of course, they did post an article, Eastern Shore Undercover, up about the St. Patty's Day Parade in Ocean City being canceled.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, it is canceled this year.
I'm still going.
I
will be there.
You still going to the parade?
I'm still going to the parade. We make our own parade.
Oh,
Like we did
okay.
last year, we're doing it again this year.
Oh, God.
So you know, if you know where to meet me at.
15 hours ago, this was a delayed post. They said there was a shoplifter at Walmart North Salisbury Boulevard. Salisbury police were dispatched to Walmart up north for a couple that was leaving the store without paying for a cart full of items.
Okay.
By the time the SPD got there, the vehicle and the couple were already gone. SPD began searching the vehicle and subsequently located the vehicle getting into the Salisbury bypass. SPD stopped the vehicle, located the stolen merchandise, which was returned to Walmart, in addition to controlled dangerous substances. Sheriff's Department arrived and assisted the situation. SPD made the decision not to arrest and instead will be filing charges for the theft and drug charges. Not to arrest.
Gosh, this is the thing though. At Walmart, I guess the employees are not able to, if they see someone stealing, they can say, "Excuse me," or kind of look at them, but they're not allowed to like chase them out of the store. Put their
you know
hands
what?
on them,
When
stop
I
them.
used to work in retail, I was always told, and I worked at the Gap in West Ocean City before it's not there no more. Now they have a big old Navy. But I used to always, get told you can't see. I was a little bit different than some of the other employees
What you mean?
because
You were a little bold.
I wasn't in it for a career.
Okay.
I was just in it until I got back into radio.
Yeah.
So I knew sometimes I'll stretch the rules a little bit because I knew So anyway, so I was told not to ever say nothing.
But would you?
But I would always walk over there. Can I help you? And look.
And get them all flustered.
Yeah.
And that usually does deter.
And that usually does it, but you weren't supposed to
Well, this is the thing.
hey, you're not going to let him go. There was some guy standing over there in the women's section one time with a big bag open. He was sitting there steady dropping stuff in the bag.
What?
Yeah. I walked right over there. Can I help you put some stuff in a bag
Right.
after you purchase it?
Can I help you?
They were scared.
Wow. A few days ago, I was up here. I went through the self-checkout. Behind me, I hear someone say, "Excuse me." So I turn because I want to see like what's going on. That's all she could say to him though. And he was there fake scanning and putting stuff in the bag, put it in the bag, and here he goes, he's walking out. Well, there was another customer that was there and saw what was happening and knew that she couldn't step in. He got him. He roughed him up. And I was looking like, oh, snap.
You know what?
And that customer,
There are good
good
Samaritans around
yanked
here.
him right up. He did. But that's, I don't know. I'd be like, I'm like this. I just want to get in and out. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
That's so crazy. They're not allowed to say anything.
They're not. But she said, "Excuse me."
But if you clearly know that they're doing it,
And it was, clearly
why are
happening.
you not-
It's right there.
you're not allowed to say nothing. Why? Because
And-
you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to, like, what if they're really not? But what if they clearly are? 864
I
checking
think it's
in.
for their safety.
I chase them all out. I guess she works in retail. I chase them all out.
What do you say?
Yeah, what do you
What
say?
do you do?
What do you say? What do you do?
Do you get a broom?
Right.
Because I'm nervous. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, this man, this other customer who stepped up, I mean, he's brave to do that because you just never know what can happen.
A manager has to see it physically with their own eyes. Even if a customer comes in and tells you they saw someone stealing, we can't just say anything. We see if we see it, then we can approach.
Maybe she wasn't a manager. She was just helping in the self-checkout.
Because what? Like an employee could be lying?
No, I personally think it's
So like, well,
for their safety.
but like if you're the manager, Jess, and Jasmine's the
Yes. So
employee,
for a manager, maybe
and she sees me.
it's different for them
Clearly.
to approach and say, "Sir, can I help you? Ma'am, are you okay? Can I help you? What's in your bag?" Like, I'm sure that they have certain verbiage that they're allowed to say.
But
too.
I'm just saying, like, if Jasmine clearly sees me take the item and place it in
Yes.
the bag,
Right.
and then she don't want to say nothing, or maybe she's not allowed to, whatever, she has to tell the manager. So she comes to you. You can't come over to me and say, "Excuse me, what's in your bag? What are you doing?" or whatever.
unless I physically
Unless
saw
you
it.
saw me unless you see me take another item and physically put it in the
Yeah,
bag.
I don't know.
Well, that's bull.
I don't know how any of that works. I was just always
Yo,
told.
what's in the bag?
And again, I've never worked in retail like this, but I was always told that as an employee there, you're not supposed to
Oh, that's
approach.
crap.
Maybe in
Yeah,
certain
okay.
verbiage, you can say certain things, but you're not, supposed to chase them out of the store. But that customer,
Says who?
that customer didn't have a problem. That customer did not have a problem. He went like this with his arm, and he like pulled that bag down, and he went like this up against that glass, and like boom, like roughed him up quick. And I was thinking,
Oh, when you were there, that
yes,
yeah, oh,
yes,
that's
the
crazy.
story I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
Now the Walmart employee, all she says was, "Excuse me, sir," but the customer knew what he was doing and what was taking place at the
Yeah, well, hey,
self-checkout.
look, there are good Samaritans
And
around
pulled
here.
that bag.
Yes.
Turned, flipped him around, and pressed him up against that glass.
He done did the old flipping dip.
He did.
He did the old flipping dip.
But I don't know. I was always told that they're not allowed to approach, chase, run after them, try to take the merchandise back because of safety reasons.
Michelle says could be a personal vendetta, so you can't just trust anyone's word. You got to see it for yourself. Okay, I get that. That's politic talk. I mean, if you have a good employee who comes up and tells you they saw
An
something,
honest, good employee, yeah.
well, it could not be
if
true.
they're not honest and they're going to make up stuff, then why are they your employee?
Why are they? Sometimes you got to trust. You know what I'm saying? 727. What if they're on camera stealing? Can you detain them then?
If they're on camera,
Like if you see somebody in there,
that's when you usually, how the security says, comes over the speaker, and it's a certain area of the store. Area 15, and I start looking around. Am I in area 15?
Yeah. Well, you know what I did the one time we were at the Gap.
Are they looking at me? I mean, I don't steal, but you never know.
We were at the
you
Gap.
never know what I'm doing in the store.
And right up by the front, there's the registers, and then right over somebody. That was the day that somebody was putting in, and I wasn't supposed to approach them.
Oh.
So I went over to the lights, whole store packed. I went over to the lights and shut the lights off and said, "Excuse me, this is a theft."
No.
And they're like, "What are you doing?" "No, I'm just playing, but this is a theft." And the guy ran out. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that, but I should have done that.
I get funny. And again, I don't steal. I know you're going to make jokes and laugh and be like, Jess. No,
Right.
I really don't. But you know how some items, it's either locked up, you have to get someone over to get the key to take it out, or you can take the item, because they even do this now with laundry detergent even, and the razors. It's like packaged in this box that has an alarm on it. And then you have to take it to the register, but then you have to find somebody there to unlock it and do all that stuff. And I'm like, oh gosh, it's like 2 or 3 steps just to get laundry detergent sometimes. I'm like, come on.
Yep. Well, I'm telling you, Jessica doesn't steal. She just borrows.
Stop it.
Right? You just
Stop
borrow.
it.
8:38, Bill and Jessica. Good morning.
The hottest music continues now.